Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is Python and welcome back to some more vintage story. It is very almost November in game, which means we are edging ever closer to our first winter. Am I nervous for this upcoming winter, considering this is going to be my first ever one? Yeah, absolutely. Will I have enough food to last me the upcoming winter? I've absolutely no idea. So, here's what we're going to start off doing in today's episode. We are going to harvest all of these here cranberries and the blackcurrants to my left here, and we're going to make ourselves a ton of food to be put in crocks. Hey, check this out. We finally got ourselves some soaked hide. We have 4 large ones and 10 medium ones. Now, so far as I can remember, what you need to do then is you need to scrape them with a knife, and then they become scraped hides. So, checking out the handbook entry, seal the scraped hide in a barrel of weak tannin for 4 days. Oh my goodness me, 4 days. That is a long old time, isn't it? But, oh well, we'll still go ahead and seal these things. Might as well get it all started. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to transfer all of the lime water into one container because, my friends, if we head down into the basement, we have ourselves another couple stacks of rot here. So let's get another load of compost going, shall we? So let's get on with some cooking, shall we? I think a nice healthy variety of pretty much everything, and we'll be looking pretty good. 6 servings of rye porridge with mashed blackcurrants. We've got rice porridge with cranberries, and how about 2 berries for this final one? 6 servings of flax porridge with blackcurrants and cranberries. Yeah! We are gonna have food coming out of the freaking wazoo, my friends. We've got still so many things that we can cook up. If I was to grab myself some more meat, I could make myself even more proper meat and veg dinners. I guess what we could do, though, is we could make ourselves some veggie stews as well. That could be a cool way to go. In terms of our current supply of meals, though, as you can see, oh man, do we have a lot going on. I think we've got 7 crocks worth of space remaining, and I think we could quite easily fill them all up. And here we are, arising from a good old sleep. What are we looking like outside? -2 degrees Celsius. Oh my word, look at the landscape now. This is looking very much more wintry. Are our carrots going to be done in time? I sincerely hope so. They've got 2 more growth stages, and you might notice I have converted these into high fertility bits of farmland. And the way you do that is by grabbing yourselves some potash, which I so happened to grab myself from a vessel in the last episode. And here it is. It massively increases the amount of potassium you have in your soil. It says great for plants, permanently increases farmland max K fertility by 15%. This is very, very good to have. Only the potassium was the big limiting factor as to why these carrots were growing so slowly. So as you can see, slow release fertilizer, it is slowly releasing potassium into the soil beneath. If we look over here, look at the amount of phosphorus we have in this soil. 95%. And as you can see, growth speeds for a phosphorus crop, 114%. And that could probably be risen even further had the moisture levels been 100% as well. So yeah, the next crop we plant down on this farmland here has to be something that requires phosphorus, and then we're gonna have a very healthy crop here. Anyway, talking of moisture, how's about we go ahead and we water the carrots here real quick. And while we do so, it gives me an opportunity to say a massive thank you for all of your incredible support throughout this series. I really do appreciate it a ton, folks. Of course, keep those likes rolling in if you want to continue supporting this series and the channel. And if you're new around here and you don't want to miss out on my future vintage story episodes, why not hit that subscribe button? So, rye porridge with blackcurrants, 480 grain, 240 fruit. Wait, are these all pretty much going to be the same? Oh, no, look at this. This one provides more grain and less fruit. And then this one, provides the least amount, 240 grain to 10 fruit. Ah, check this out. I've got a crock on me. You can simply right-click on the pot there, and it fills up the crock. That's really awesome. I've literally only just learned that right now. Look at all the food now, and look at how long they're all lasting as well. So what do we think for our next goal, my friend? Shall we try and fill up the remainder of the crocks here with proper meat and veg meals? I think that could be a cool idea. Now, instead of going about things how we have been going about things, in other words, using my falx blade, I am going to try something a little bit different this time. Maybe it's high time we make ourselves a bow. We are 11 episodes into the series, and we are still yet to have a ranged weapon. So, we can make ourselves a simple bow with flax twine and sticks. We can actually do that right now if we wanted to. What about the crude bow? Coils of rope and sticks, 180 durability as opposed to 240 with the simple bow. There's a couple more bows that we can get. We've got the long bow here, requiring leather as well as resin and or beeswax. Oh, lumps of fat though. They can also be used. Dry, long bow stave. Okay, how do you get that? So you need to get a raw one by using a saw on some logs. Huh. That's actually, like, incredibly easy. I mean, hey, we're not a million miles from having our first ever leather of this series, right? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the simple bow for now and then upgrade to the longbow a little bit later. However, I didn't check out this recurve bow. This one requires, what the hell? Requires bushmeat, the bow staff, bones, flax twine, and leather. This one has 600 durability, 4 piercing damage, and plus 30% accuracy. This is actually something, again, I could make that. Ha! But I still think I would prefer to have the longbow. 750 durability, 20% accuracy, 3.75 piercing damage. You know, it's not as damaging as the recurve bow, but this one, I don't know. I feel like this was far more accessible. Oh. I don't think we would have been able to make this anyway. Requires the bowyer trait. Okay. Alright, flax twine and sticks, and there we are. We finally have ourselves a ranged weapon. So now we need some ammo. And, well, as you can see, there seems to be quite a lot of different types of ammo. And presumably each of the different tiers of arrows have differing stats, right? So checking out the crude arrow to start things off. The flint arrowhead. This thing does 0.75 piercing damage and break chance on successful impact 30%. That seems like a pretty high percentage chance for it to break. So how's about we go for copper, perhaps? Break chance on successful impact, 15%. We've got 10 bronze arrows, plus 1 piercing damage, and 12% chance of being broken. Bismuth bronze, exactly the same. Black bronze, plus 1.5 piercing damage, and 10% chance of being broken. So we've got a choice here. We can either go for the easy option of getting copper arrows and not having additional piercing damage, or we can make a little bit more effort to get ourselves any of these bronzes, and then we do have piercing damage and an even lesser amount of chance of the arrows breaking. I mean, I don't know about you folks, but I think the bronze arrows might actually be the way to go. So we've got cassiterite, aka tin, and we have a crap ton of copper. We should be able to make ourselves a substantial amount of tin bronze with all this. And as much as, yes, we've got these percentages here, and you can do all the maths yourself in terms of the amount of metals you need in order to get yourself tin bronze, it's actually easier to check out the wiki and try to make a mental note of the quantities from that page. In this case, for every full stack of 128 native copper nuggets, you need only 12 cassiterite to make it into tin bronze. So, do a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and would you look at that, 700 units of tin bronze, and look at how much more copper we have. Oh, we can make an eye-watering amount. 2,100 units of tin bronze. That is going to take a significant amount of time to smelt up, but I'll tell you something. To have that amount of tin bronze is going to be amazing. So, while that's smelting up, I guess what we can do is we can go shearing a bunch of leaves. We're going to need a significant amount of sticks if we're wanting a good amount of arrows. I mean, we've already got 35 sticks. That's not a bad start, but I think we can do better. I'm actually really looking forward to this hunting trip. I just hope that it goes better than some of my more recent hunting trips. Oh my goodness me, it is stick central around here. Ah, my shears are finally expired. I mean, to be fair, they did last a long old time. But hey, as one door closes, maybe another one opens. Maybe we can upgrade up to some tin bronze shears. Oh, wow, look at all this. That's a lot of sticks. Holy guacamole, this is still smelting. Oh, it's taken ages. But again, it'll be worth it. 2,100 units of tin bronze is the equivalent of 21 tin bronze ingots. Current rift activity. Apocalyptic? I don't know about you, but I don't like the sound of that. Does that mean there's another temporal storm imminent or something? I bleeding well hope not, because honestly, those temporal storms are a massive pain in the butt. They pretty much limit me exclusively to doing things in the house until the storm subsides. Random side note, we really need to try and get on top of our clothes situation. You might notice that I've now got the woolen leggings and shirt on that I purchased in the last episode, and they are indeed adding a nice temperature benefit to us, +3 degrees on the leggings and +2 degrees on the woolen shirt. But for all these other bits, which have 0% condition, they are not offering us anything at all. So we need to try and get ourselves a cloak, maybe a hat, maybe some shoes, all of that in time for winter. I really hope we can get all of that, because otherwise we're going to freeze to death, and that would really suck. Here it is. That is a staggering amount of tin bronze. Alright, it is ingot time. Do you know what? Honestly, we might have so much tin bronze to the point where we might even be able to make armor out of this. I mean, that'd be pretty awesome to have, right? Alternatively, we could go with gamboized armor, gamboese. I don't know how to pronounce that word if I'm being honest, but it requires linen and flax twine, which is quite easy, actually. What about the leg armor? Again, that's pretty simple. What about chest armor, though? Can you not get gamboized chest armor? We do also have lamella armor, though. That could be a good set to go into battle with or into hunting sessions with, and it seems to be relatively straightforward in that it requires lamellae and pelt, and pelt is something we actually do have. So it's 3 tin bronze lamellae and a bit of pelt for the helmet. Yeah, this is going to take some time, isn't it, to get all of this? Sheesh. Chain armor. While chain is a lot of effort to smith, it's offering great protection while still being quite lightweight. You can create chain armor from copper, bronze, or iron. Now, the thing is, I actually do have some chains that I have created. Bismuth bronze. Unfortunately, I don't really have any more bismuth bronze, so maybe tin bronze is the better way to go. And check it out. Turns out it's very, very easy to create chain armor. You just got to put the time in, really. So 3 bits are required for the helmet. Then we need a further 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus a body leather jerkin, which requires leather. Why does everything need leather? What are the chances we're going to get enough leather from what we're making over there? I've absolutely no idea. I'm going to hope that the large hides especially will give us a good amount of leather at the end of this whole process. Oh, you can get Gamboy's chest armor. It's just called something else. Gambison. So each bit of linen requires 4 flax twine. Each flax twine requires 4 flax fibers. Oh my goodness me, now I understand why you guys wanted me to grow so much flax. Holy crap, do you need a lot. I'm being so indecisive when it comes to armor, aren't I? The fact of the matter is, I don't think there's a single full set of armor that I can make right now that doesn't take a crazy, crazy, crazy amount of time to create. The lamella armor requires a lot of time because we need to wait for the molds to set. The chain armor requires leather armor as a prerequisite, and then a whole bunch of time invested into the smithing side of things. And then the gamboized armor requires a heck of a lot of flax. Alright, how about all this? Who says we need to have a full set of one type of armor? What if we were to mix them? We can make this improvised armor real easy like, and then with this bismuth bronze, we can make ourselves a chain helmet. I mean, why would we not do that? Seems like a good way to go, no? So here we are with our first batch of tin bronze. Very, very good. The rest of it is here. Can we still pour this? Yeah. Ah, there is indeed a temporal storm approaching. I mean, to be fair, we seem to be sticking close to home anyway, so this temporal storm, I mean, hopefully it won't do too many bad things. I'm pretty sure my base is lit up enough to the point where no dudes should spawn in. We'll just have to deal with the crazy, wacky visuals and us starting to slightly go insane, I guess. Alright, so the first ingot. Let's do this thing. Right, how many arrows can we make? 9. Is this going to require more than 1 ingot? I've got to be honest, I've no clue at all. Yeah, I could already tell this is definitely going to take more than 1 ingot, isn't it? Ah, well, let's get this thing done, shall we? Oh, not by much, though. Only 3 voxels needed here? I don't think I can get any of these to move, unfortunately. Ah, wow, this really does seem like a waste of an ingot. There's got to be a better way for me to go about this process. Maybe try to minimize it to only 1 ingot required. Maybe I should just create 6 arrows per time. Ooh, hammer durability looking very low. Let's get ourselves a replacement hammer, shall we? Oh, you gotta be kidding! No! I was so close! And I don't have a replacement one. No! I don't even need this to be fully cooked. It just needs to be, yeah, there we go, molten. Just so I can pour it into the mold. There we are. Right, will I be able to go to sleep even while there's a temporal storm apparently approaching? I mean, we seem to be going to sleep. Are we about to wake up in Nightmare Land? I don't know. I hope not. Don't mind me, just going slowly but surely insane while I'm trying to work on some things in my house, and there are some cold callers at the door. And I do not want to purchase anything from them. Certainly not death. Go away! I just realized I've already got a hammer, and we're making another hammer head. You can never have too many hammers, that's what I say. There we go, hammerhead obtained, a whole bunch of arrowheads obtained, and now we are going to chuck a bunch of these bad boys in the forge, get them heated up. We're going to get ourselves a ton more arrowheads. Goodness me, there's now multiple salespeople out there now. I still don't want anything you're selling, bugger off! Alright, let's go for 6 arrows this time. We should be able to easily do this. Yeah, look at this. Seems way more simple. There we go. More arrows. And even more. And even more. Temporal storm seems to be waning. Too freaking right. I can see again. Fantastic. Should I try another set of 9 and just see if I can be a bit more careful with my hammering? I mean, you know, there's only one way to learn, and that is to just continue making mistakes, right? Oh, okay, so maybe I should just use, like, 1 voxel as a sort of, in air quotes, bridge to get the other voxels across. We might be able to do this with only 1 ingot yet. Uh-huh. Okay, how about that for some smart thinking from your boy? I mean, well, a lot of you folks probably already figured that, but still, for me, myself, I'm feeling pretty good about figuring that out. You gotta be kidding. I'm 1 voxel away? What? Oh, bro, I'm not happy about that. Yeah, I can't hammer these on top of other... Oh, wait. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, okay, flying off the rails averted. So, it turns out you can make 9 arrows with only 1 ingot. Thank goodness for that. That would have been such a waste of an ingot. I mean, I guess technically we did still waste an ingot earlier in the episode. But, you know, we've still come out the other side here with 36 arrowheads. That's not bad going. So, into the water you go. Same with the hammerhead. And oh my goodness me, are we about to have freaking ammo coming out of the wazoo. Let's just pop back into our base here. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. A whopping 36 arrows, plus 1 piercing damage, and only a 12% chance of being broken. Dude. How amazing is that, though? And for the remaining 800 units of tin bronze, we're going to have ourselves another prospecting pick. We're going to have ourselves another 6 ingots. And then we're going to have ourselves a backup pickaxe. Only I do seem to go through them pretty darn quick like. So there we are. 2,100 units of tin bronze consumed. Used. Amazing. So going back to the armor, improvised armor. How do we make that again? A knife, a bunch of dry grass, and a bunch of firewood. There we go. Got him. So we've got head armor and we've got chest armor. I mean, you know, that's better than nothing, isn't it? It's not too bad. Oh, snappers. I've just realized November is here. Winter is just around the corner. It's literally the next month. We have, how many days is it per month in game by default? I think it's 9, isn't it? So we've got 8 days after today to try and stock ourselves up real nice like. So with these 3 remaining ingots, what do we want to do? Tin bronze shears? I mean, we did run out of shears earlier, so that might not be a bad way to go. Do you know what? I think slowly but surely I'm getting the hang of this. So we can hammer it to the right to make it go up a layer, but we can't hammer it in any other directions because it's sort of, in air quotes, landlocked. Yeah, look at this. I can't hammer it down, can't hammer it up, but I can hammer it to the right. Ah! Who says you need to have multiple ingots for some shears? Not this lad. Do you know what? As I continue to learn all these tiny little knick-knack bits of information as I go along, I'm always reminded of just how much I am in love with this game. Like, truly. I love it. I don't think I'm going to stop playing this game anytime soon. I just love it too much. The intricacies and systems that exist in this game are just too good to ignore. 2 ingots remaining? What else can we make? Tin bronze plate. We've got hoe heads. A tin bronze hoop. Oh, used for making shields. Interesting. A chisel for building. Oh, I don't know. There's just so much stuff. Tell you what, let's check out the durabilities of our existing stuff. 187 out of 250 on the prospect. We've got 543 out of 600 on the scythe. And the hammer, I mean, that's just a full hammer. That's excellent. What about the saw? I mean, I don't know. A saw blade might not be a bad idea. Here we are with the saw. Right, 1 ingot remaining. What are we going to go for here? I'll tell you what, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for an axe head, only I would like to try and fill up that charcoal creating pit once again. The reason I want to do that is because I want to have loads and loads of fuel when we eventually decide to move base. The more fuel we have at the start, the better things are going to be. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, we're going to need a lot of wood. And, well, I mean, you know, chopping down trees is only half of the equation. You need a whole bunch of axe durability as well. So you can split the wood into firewood, right? And there we go. That is all of our tin bronze used up. I mean, we can actually make ourselves a whole bunch more if we wanted to. But for now, I think we're looking pretty good. So, tin bronze saw, 400 durability. Very, very nice. And here we are with the axe. Let's get that done as well. You know what? I think I should organize this a little bit better. Maybe we have all of the full durability backups on the right and then all of the used stuff on the left. Look at this. We've got ourselves a copper falx here with full durability. So, of course, that's going to go over there. Oh, growth speed 11%. That is really low. Are we even going to get a full crop out of this before it gets too cold? I don't know. Real quick, let me just remind myself of something. These are cold resistant down to -10. That's actually a pretty good cold resistance. But I don't know how cold it gets during the night in winter. I dare say it will get down to near that, if not beyond it. But yeah. Either way, I really want that full carrot crop. Now, when it comes to us doing our little hunting/exploring trip, I wanted to put into action something that you guys were suggesting in the comments area down below. And by the way, if I might just say, I really do appreciate all of the hints and tips coming in the comments area. I read each and every single one of them. I might not remember them all while I'm recording each episode, but I do my best. So what you guys were saying is we should have a crock on us and one bowl, and that is it, as opposed to having multiple bowls of food. Only, yeah, we can eat this thing, and once the bowl becomes empty, we can grab another bowl straight out of the crock here. And that makes it so we have a slightly more minimized and clean inventory. So yeah, really appreciate that tip. Thank you so much. So having had a snooze just now, it's 5:30 in the morning, and check this out. We now have ice being formed. Yikes. Okay, can we actually pick up this ice? Is that something we can do? Doesn't look like it. Lake ice. Okay, so not much can be done with that. Glacier ice. This one can indeed be grabbed. And packed glacier ice. Okay, same thing. Can indeed be grabbed. So, what exactly are we going to be searching for on our hunt? Pretty much anything that gives us red meat. I mean, that really is just about it. -4 degrees Celsius? Yeesh, that is a little bit on the cold side, isn't it? Very glad that I've got my decent wool clothes on. So then, the hunt begins, my friends. What are we going to find? I've absolutely no idea. But, real quick, I've just noticed that the colours here are going back to a slightly more autumnal kind of palette, all sort of yellowy and brown. Ah, yeah, look at this. The outside temperature has risen back up to -1. It's still freezing, but yeah, it's not as cold looking as it was before. So I've just had a meal. I'm going to get myself another meal out. There we are. Right, I think I saw something in the distance. Yeah, I did. Look at this guy. Are we going to get hit? Ha! Yeah! I got a hit on this little creature, whatever it is. Aha! Another hit. Oh! Hey! No! Ooh! Antlers, white-tailed deer. We've got 11 red raw meat and 2 large hides. Wow, that was well worth it. And look at that, I've still got all 36 arrows. Absolutely amazing. That's right, suck on it, you stupid boar. Hey, you better come back here, son. Oh, no, I can't see a thing now. Yeah, what's happening? Oh, hello. Hello there, Sal. How's it going? Oh, mate, you really think you're going to get away? Try me, you stupid boar. Not taking me out. Oh, yeah, you better run there, son. Yeah, you stay away from me. There we are. And some more fat as well. Whoa. Look at this landscape. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get rid of the UI to check this out a little bit better. Look at this. Oh, mature flax. Don't mind if I do. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no. Run! Run, Python! Run! Run! Run for your life! Oh, yeah. Yeah! Yeah, I got a hit on you there, didn't I, sunshine? Oh, another little hit. Ah, they don't like it when I hit them with a little bit of the old ranged attackage, eh? Well, having discovered that wolves are massive wussies when it comes to being slapped around by a ranged weapon. Okay. I regret saying that. Oh, he's dead. Pretty sure these guys only give bushmeat, though, which is not what we're looking for. However, I will still take the hide and the fat. All right, time for some more poultices, and now we can slap this boar around here. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's dead. Dude, our meat supply is really starting to get somewhere now. It feels good. So, to fill up a crock, it's 4 meals, isn't it? So, if we do the maths on that, it's going to be 8 meat per 4 servings, right? So, it's going to be 8 times 4, so 32 red meat. That is the amount we need to try and go for if we wanted to fill up our last crock rack. Suvite stones? Huh. Loose meteor... Wait, what? Meteoric iron pieces? Bro, I remember seeing this on Dallas's Let's Play. Yeah! We have like a almost perfect circle here. In fact, this is a perfect circle. When you find perfect circles, you got yourself a bit of a thing going on underneath it. Meteoric iron! We've actually found some! Wow! So, the Suvite stones, what do they turn into? Oh, no, actual just Suvite. Oh, consists of partly melted material likely formed during an impact event. So, the Suvite indicates the presence of meteoric iron. Gotcha. Look at this. 1,476 degrees Celsius smelting temperature. What? And then, if you get 2 of these... you can smelt it into 1 meteoric iron ingot. Wow. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, more Suvite. Okay. Right. We most definitely are marking this down. And this can be purple because, I don't know, purple, meteoric, space. For some reason, in my mind, that all goes hand in hand. Anyway, back to the hunt. We are still looking for some more red meat. Aha! Oh, we sunk all the way to the bottom of the lake, eh? Never mind. Alright, more meat for your boy. Creature weight decent? What does that mean for the amount of meat we're going to get? 6. Wow. Fur gloves. And also lime? Wait, what? We could have just purchased some lime from this guy. Oh, my word. Oh, dear. All right. There's also halite stone here. Wait, this can be made into salt. Wait, salt is used in preserving, isn't it? Oh, man. I really wish that I brought some gears with me. Tin bronze lantern. He gives you 9 gears for that? Wow, steel ingot. Oh my word. Isn't that like the absolute most top tier metal you can get in this game? All the rest of it, poncho, leather, huntsman's tunic. Don't know where you get that from, but it's worth 12 gears apparently. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, as much as we might have some things that we can sell to this guy, we're not going to get a great deal of gears out of it. But yeah, the halite, the lime, and the fur gloves are all things I'd very much like to have. Ooh, bismuth bronze arrows as well. Wow, you sell a lot of good stuff there, Carl. Excellent. Oh, snap. It's starting to go cold again, folks. We are against the clock here a little bit. I need to find myself one more animal that gives me red meat, and then I think we'll be good. Hey! Okay, that one only took 2 shots. It was only a calf, however, with low creature weight. Oh, yeah, that's not going to cut the mustard, is it? Oh, no! No, 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 no! No! Oh! Okay! Oh! Okay, another hit! Come on! Oh! Have you started? Oh, it's dead. Huh, I thought it started running away, but no, it's just dead. Excellent. Oh, look at that. That's a heck of a surplus of meat. Oh, you'd love to see it. All right, very good, folks. I think we can call this hunting sesh done. Let's get ourselves back to base before it gets too late, and especially too cold. But hang on a minute. Wait, why are you after me? What the? Dude, I haven't even done anything to you. What? I mean, now I'm... Oh, it's dead. Wow. Well, that actually didn't take too much effort. I wasn't even going after this guy initially, but he just decided to come at me. So, I mean, of course I'm going to get my revenge. 48 bits of red meat. Wow. I mean, need I say any more? That's a good amount right there. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are home sweet home with a significant amount of goodies coming as a result of our hunting sesh. Hey, look at it. We have ourselves some prepared hides now, folks. Amazing stuff. Right, before we go to sleep, let's get on with some cooking, shall we? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to purposely only go for 4 servings. Then we can entirely fill up a crock, just straight out. Whereas when you do 6 servings, you can only fill up 1 crock still. And then the other 2 servings, put in bowls? Unless you can just put 2 servings in a crock and then a further 2 servings in the same crock. I don't know, actually. Maybe we should try that real quick. So this one can have carrots and onions. This one can have turnips and onions. And the final one, because we have such a crazy amount of carrots, it's going to be just carrots and meat. So with the 5 rawhide we've got, we're going to seal it in with some lime water. Why would I not? I just realized I can't do that whole experiment stacking the same meal on top of each other in the same crock, because we've got all different meals here, haven't we? Well, I don't think about us too much. Let's go ahead and get these bad boys filled. And then we're going to cook up 1 final load of dinners here. Alrighty, my friends. Are you ready to see my cellar now? Look at it. I might have gone a little bit crazy with the bowls here because, you know, these won't take all that long to spoil. So, as a result, we need to prioritize eating from the bowls first. But, check this out. This is the more important thing. We have got food for so long now. It's ridiculous. If we don't have enough food here for this upcoming winter, then I must admit, I'm going to be genuinely surprised. So, the next thing I want to do is I want to check out these here prepared hides. We need to check out the next step. So, it's going to be, what, step 4? Remove the prepared hides from the weak tannin and place them in a barrel of strong tannin for 4.5 days? Aw, man. Okay, what do we need for strong tannin? We need 10 liters of weak tannin plus another log. Oh my word. Alright, so we've got 10 liters there. We've got 26 liters there. Maybe we combine the 2 together. So we've got 36 liters of weak tannin. Really hoping it can just be like any kind of wood. I guess we'll find that out in just a hot second here. Chuck it in there. And, oh, that's not going to do the job, is it? Oh, no. Don't tell me we have to have certain types of wood. It could also be the case that we need ourselves a full container of weak tannin. Okay, I mean, getting weak tannin isn't actually that difficult. We just got to pop outside, grab ourselves some water. We've got to fill a barrel right quick. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. I think it is only certain kinds of wood. Oak logs, or acacia logs, or oak logs. Well, the good news is I have plenty of oak logs. So not only can we make ourselves some more weak tannin, it's 1 log per 10 liters. So that can be sealed. Only takes 24 hours. That's not too bad. 36 liters. So if we was to do 1, 2, 3, 4... I think we need to have a full container. 36 liters is an irregular amount, isn't it? I guess what we could do is we could take the hide that's currently in here with lime water, and then we could just transfer it to the tannin straight after. So maybe this isn't like a total waste. So checking out our crops real quick. Oh, 6 out of 7s. Oh, there's a couple of 6 out of 7s. It's getting there. It's just going so slow. Here we are. We're going to have some more soaked hide. Let's give it a good old scrape, and now that goes in here. At this point, my friends, there is a lot of waiting around to be done, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this episode here, and then we're going to begin the next episode with some more leatherworking progression. Once this has converted into weak tannin, we'll then convert it into strong tannin, and then we can place all of these prepared hides in there, and it should start becoming leather. It was a very chill episode today, wasn't it? Yeah, we went hunting, but as a result of the bow, it was pretty chill. I enjoyed the hunt quite a lot, and as a result, we now have a completely full pantry down here. It's excellent, isn't it? But yeah, really hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Drop a like if you have. I'd very much appreciate it. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my future vintage story content. Of course, hints, tips, comments, suggestions, all that kind of stuff. It's always welcome in the comments area down below. I read every single comment. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for your support. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.